Hey everyone, so for today's video, I will be answering some questions that are commonly asked to me regarding my UK journey. So, just a quick introduction. I'm Dana. I'm working as a nurse here in the UK for almost 2 years now. And I've arrived last 2019. Ngayon ko lang naisipan mag Q&A regarding my UK journey. And let's answer the first question. So, the first question would be, paano ka naging UkRN? So, na-vlog ko na siya before. I will put the link here, down below. But I will be doing a brief steps on how I became a UkRN. So, first is you need to take an English exam. Yung before is ang tinatanggap lang nila is IELTS, but now they accept OET or IELTS na. And sa IELTS is ang required na score nila is 7 in reading, speaking, listening, and 6.5 in writing. I would like to share guys na nakadalawang take din ako ng IELTS kasi before is nahihirapan ako sa writing, which is ang required score nila before is 7 in all subtests including the writing. And then yung score ko sa writing is always 6.5 before. Nakadalawang take ako, 6.5 pa din siya. But I was very heartbroken that time. I was very devastated. But apparently the NMC had changed the required score in IELTS. So luckily, I'm one of the nurses na hindi ko na kailangan umulit-ulit ng IELTS. Natanggap na yung score ko na 6.5. So I'm very lucky with that. I think na kung meant to be talaga is, ayun, gagawa ng paraan si Lord. And then, after the English exam is you need to register to NMC to take the CBT exam. CBT is a computer-based test. The nursing exam siya. It's a 120 items test last time, as far as I know, na you can take for 4 hours. So, yung lahat nung nasa exam is nandun siya sa Royal Marsden book. And ayun, nandun lahat siya. So, ang kailangan mo lang arayin is yung Royal Marsden, which is the book na pinagbebasa nila ng practices here in the UK. And then, after your CBT, yung registration pala to NMC is may bayad siya. Before, it's 10K. And then, after you've registered, pwede ka na mag-take ng CBT, which is around 11K that time. And after that, when you pass the CBT, makikita mo yun sa portal, nakalagay doon, you pass the CBT, you can proceed to the next step, which is yung magpasa ka na ng mga requirements for NMC. And then, yung mga requirements na yun, before is you need to send it by post. Yung merong kang i-download na mga forms, ipapasign mo sa schools, employer, and sa PRC, tapos ipapasend mo yun by post papunta dito sa UK, sa NMC. Pero ngayon, I think, isa-scan mo na lang lahat ng mga documents mo, which is easier. And I'm just not sure if lahat isa-scan mo or may isa-send ka pa din by post. Pero, yun yung pagkakaalam ko. Kasi nga, mas kailangan nila ng nurses, kaya mas pinapadali nila yung process. And then, after that, sa NMC, they will give you decision letter after they reviewed your documents. And the decision letter, it says there kung qualified ka to work here in the UK. And then, after I've got my DL, I've looked for an agency na affiliated sa hospital na gusto kong pag-workan. So, ang agency ko is Alliance International Recruitment and Placement Services, Inc. So, nagde-deploy sila dito sa Peterborough and iba pang lugar. So, nung sa agency ko, ang interview ko lang is through Skype. But sometimes they do a face-to-face interview. But on my case, I've just done it through Skype. Tapos, bibigyan ka nila ng offer letter. So, you need to review the offer letter. You need to check kung ano yung mga inclusions dun sa packages nila. Like, if free yung accommodation, how many months, magkano yung offer, kung free ba yung OSCE exam mo, mga ganung bagay lang. And then, after that, if you've signed the offer letter, they will give you a certificate of sponsorship for your visa application. So, the certificate of sponsorship, it's just basically na ini-sponsor ka ng trust para sa visa mo, na susponsoran ka nila for your starting here in the UK. Tapos, after nun is mag-visa application ka na. Ang alam kong visa application is 2 office lang yata. It's either sa Manila or sa Cebu. VFS, Manila or Cebu. And then, during that time na nagpa-process ka ng visa, pwede ka na ding magpa-medical and IOM, which is they required. Yung IOM is may 3 months validity lang siya. And yung IOM, if I'm not mistaken, isang clinic lang yung pwede mong pag-IOM-man, which is sa Makati. Yung IOM, it's a TB, tuberculosis exam, pwedeng x-ray and physical exam as well, na mag-clear sa'yo kung fit to work ka here in the UK. But I've did another exam sa laboratory din sa Makati, na yung mga other exam, other laboratories lang din, like yung mga blood exam, HIV exam, yung mga ganung bagay lang. So, after the visa, it takes 15 business days. Sponsored yung visa. Tapos, after 15 working days, na-receive ko yung visa ko kasi standard lang yon. And then, mag-apply ka na for OEC and PDOS, which is the requirement yun ng POEA sa atin bago tayo lumipad. Yung PDOS is pre-deployment. My God, I forgot. Wag na. Basta PDOS and OEC. And then, yung OEC, meaning is Overseas Employment Certificate. Yun, from POEA. And then, after the OEC and PDOS, congratulations! Lilipad ka na going to UK. So, yung flight is sa amin, sagot din ng trust, and 2 months accommodation. And then, meron kaming OSCE review for 1 month. After a month, nag-take na kami ng OSCE. Yung OSCE review namin is intensive, as in, hindi kami nagjo-duty. Puro review lang kami, Monday to Friday. Tapos, ayun, super supportive ng trust namin pagdating sa OSCE. As in, pinapractice kami, lahat ng kailangan namin binibigay nila. And then, very supportive sila. Yung OSCE is composed of 6 parts. It's like a return demonstration sa atin nung nasa school pa tayo, nasa nursing school pa tayo. So, yung 6 parts na yon is yung 4 parts is yung APAI, assessment, planning, intervention, and evaluation. Assessment is like an interview for 5 minutes, I think. And then, planning, yung magsusulat ka ng care plan. Intervention is, implementation is medication rounds. Kung safe ka ba mag-administer ng medications. And then, the evaluation is yung kung na-achieve mo ba yun sa care plan mo na ginawa mo sa planning. Tapos, 2 skills. Yung mga skills is like BLS, intramuscular injection, subcutaneous injection, and many other more. Pinakamahirap na skills for me is BLS and wound dressing na ANTT or aseptic non-touch technique. Kasi yung mga procedures na yun mahaba. Tapos, you only have 17 minutes on our time. Pero ngayon, 15 minutes na lang yun. So, isipin mo, sobrang haba nun. Tapos, kung yun yung mabunot mo, diba? Tapos, basta ma-unsterile mo lang yung area mo sa ANTT, sabi nila bagsak ka na daw. Ayun. Tapos yung sa BLS naman, nahihirapan ako kasi pag mali yung depth mo ng pump is bagsak ka na daw. So, ayun. Buti na lang. Skills namin nun is subcut and peak flow. Yung peak flow, super dali lang niya. And I'm very lucky na yun yung skills na ginawa ko. So, I passed the OSCE after my first take, and I took my OSCE on Oxford Brooks sa Swindon. Tapos, ayun lang. After nun, makaka-receive ka ng email kung nakapasa ka or hindi sa OSCE. After that is your qualified nurse na in the UK. Yay! Congrats! Next question would be, dream country mo ba ang UK? So, at first, hindi. Kasi, I was planning to go to US that before. Pero, naisip ko kasi na mas mahaba yung process sa US. And, mas magastos sa US. Kasi, yung dito pala, ni-reimburse nila yung CBT exam ko and yung OSCE, sagot nila. So, parang unti lang yung nagastos ko. Pero sa US kasi, ikaw lahat yung magpa-process nun. Pero, we'll never know, maybe in the near future, kung makakapag-US pa or hindi. Pero, hindi naman ako nagsisi na dito ako nakapag-work sa UK. Kasi, dito naman is okay yung healthcare nila. And pagkadating mo kasi, work ka na agad. Hindi katulad sa ibang countries like yung New Zealand, Australia, that you need to take the 3 months bridging program for you to work in the nursing industry doon. So, dito is, pagdating mo after OSCE, take ka na agad. Tsaka may sweldo ka na agad kahit pagdating mo lang. Yung sweldo namin agad nun is for band 4 before we take the OSCE. So, kahit nagre-review kami, sumasweldo na kami agad. So, yun yung maganda dito sa UK. Tsaka mas kailangan kasi nila ng nurses, kaya sobrang bilis ng processing nila. Yun lang. So, parang ang processing time ko going here is mga 1 taon lang eh. Lahat-lahat na yun. Tapos, ayun, bilis lang siya. Kaya, UK yung napili ko. Pero, sobrang ganda naman dito. Sobrang bait ng mga tao. Sobrang bait ng mga patient. Like, nire-respect ka nila as professional. At, hindi ka lang katulong. Hindi ka lang tagapunas ng puwet. As in, they respect you as professional ka, as a nurse na nagkikare sa kanila. Sobrang grateful sila palagi. Yun. Next question is, how much ang nagastos mo pupunta dyan? How about your accommodation? Free ba? And, yun. Yun yung next question. So, the first part is how much ang nagastos mo pupunta dyan. So, in total is like, yun nga, sa mga exam is IELTS na dati kasi UKVI yung IELTS. So, that's around 13,000. CBT is around 11,000. NMC application is around 10,000. Tapos, so that is 34,000 na. Tapos, sabihin natin yung mga IOM, I think that's around 6,000. Tapos, ano pa ba? Sabihin mo nang yung mga paperworks, around 5K. So, that's just around 45,000. Tapos, ni-reimburse pa nila yung CBT ko. Ayun. So, mostly, yun lang, 34 to 50,000 lang yung nagastos ko. Tapos, hindi naman siya biglaan. Wala ka namang babayaran sa agency. Wala ka namang babayaran na flight. Wala ka namang babayaran na visa. So, I think that's it. Tapos, yung CBT ko, dito na siya ni-reimburse. So, parang napandagdag ko siya sa gastos. And, yung pocket money na lang. yun lang yung mga nagastos ko. Walang major na babayaran mo 100,000 for placement fee, ganun. Wala kang, yun lang talaga, as in mga exams lang. Sometimes nga, nire-reimburse pa yung lahat ng exam depende sa trust. Pero kasi yung offer ko is, yun lang yung nire-reimburse. CBT, tas sagot nila yung OSCE. Tapos, how about your accommodation? Free ba? Accommodation namin is free for 2 months. Tapos, hospital accommodation siya. It's like a condo type. Flat yung tawag nila. Flat type. Na merong toilet sa loob nung kwarto. But shared kitchen. I think I've got a video. Here, I'll post it here. Sobrang ganda ng room. Solo mo lang siya. Tapos, nakaka-amaze pa. Kasi yung key namin nun is like maliit na key lang siya. Tapos, itatap mo lang siya dun sa door. Open na siya. Sobrang na-amaze ako dun. Tapos, yun. So, free yung hospital accommodation na sobrang ganda for 2 months. And then, after that is sumusweldo ka naman na nun, ikaw na yung maghahanap ng accommodation mo, hanap ka na ng bahay. So, for me, meron akong, kung saan ako nakatira ngayon is recommended by my friend, Mitch, na dati siya ditong nakatira, so ako yung pumalit sa kanya. And then, ayun, okay naman, malapit lang yung bahay namin dun sa hospital, madami ka namang makikitang bahay. And next question is, mataas ba ang cost of living sa UK? According to my research, UK is 12.21 lower in terms of cost of living compared to US. And wages in different parts of the UK differs. For example, kasi nasa countryside ako, mababa yung cost of living compared to London. But in London, there's an additional pay, additional high cost living allowance for them kasi nga mas mataas yung rent doon, mas mataas yung prices ng mga bahay, mas mataas yung prices ng mga food, pero super efficient ng transportation sa London. Unlike here, sa countryside is kailangan mong mag-taxi and mas expensive yung bus. Kasi sa London is tube lang and bus, parang pwede mo siyang meron siyang price per day na pwede kang sumakay sa tube and sa bus. Dito kasi is mostly taxi and bus lang, walang train. Train is yung major railway pupuntang London. Pero in terms of bahay, super mura ng bahay dito sa countryside. Mas mura yung mga services. Mas mura yung taxi. Mas mura yung mga food and groceries. And I think kasi dito, mas mura talaga kapag nagluluto ka, nag-grocery ka, compared to kakain ka sa resto araw-araw. So, I think it's a matter of your, yung kung paano mo gastusin yung pera mo. Kasi kung gusto mo talaga mag-ipon, makakaipon ka talaga kung magtitipid ka. So, ayun lang. So, for me, happy naman ako sa countryside kasi nakakaipon ako. Plus, nakaka-shopping pa ako. So, compared nga daw sa US, mas lower nga daw yung cost of living dito compared doon. Pero, kung i-compare mo naman yung sahod, mas mataas naman yung sahod ng nurses doon kesa dito. Kasi nga, mas mataas yung cost of living nila. So, I think it's for your, kung ano yung preference mo. So, yun, nasa sa tao naman talaga yun. So, next question is, magkano ang sahod ng nurse? The most commonly asked question. Kung magkano ba talaga ang sahod ng nurse? So, if you search it, makikita mo siya. Drum roll! So, for band 5, is ang starting ngayong year 2020 to 2021 is 24,907 pounds annually. Pero kami nag-start nun is 24,214. I'll put the table here. Tapos, nag-increase siya per year. So, ang Band 5 range is 24,907 to 30,615. Yung ibang trust, kinoconsider nila yung experience mo sa Philippines. Pero sa amin, hindi. So, nag-start kami from the start. So, 24,907, it will be 2,075 pounds per month. Pero guys, put in your mind na 20% ng tax dito sa UK. Ayun, so ang conversion is tumataginting na 132,000. So, the next question is related to the previous question, kung how much average ang nasisave mo. So, I see to myself na nakakapag-save ako ng 20% of my salary. Tapos, 20% yung tax. So, that's 40%. So, around 20 to 30% din yung pinapadala ko sa Pinas. So, that will be 70% na. 30% would be yung mga expenses ko dito like bahay, pagkain, and everything else. So, kung kunwari, meron akong gustong bilhin, kunwari gusto kong bumili ng bagong phone, ang gagawin ko is magbabank shift ako. Yung bank shifts, it's like an extra shift na pwede mong i-book during your day offs para meron kang extra income. Pero, before, sa tier 2 visa kasi, meron lang required na hours per week na pwede mong i-book for bank shift or part-time jobs. But during COVID time, they remove it kasi kailangan nila ng workforce. So, ngayong COVID, walang limit yung bank shift namin. Hanggat kaya mo, go lang. Pero guys, nakakapagod, nakaka-exhaust ang COVID. Hindi siya nakakatuwa. Kaya, nagtitipid na lang ako para makabili ako, makapag-shopping ako. Pero, that's what I do before. Kunwari, bibili nga ako ng bagong phone, pa-bank sheet ako, para mag-ipon ako, para meron ako pang bili ng mga luho and everything else. Tsaka guys, deserve naman natin ng i-indulge ang sarili natin once in a while, lalo na kung naghihirap kang, lalo na kung nagtatrabaho ka ng mabuti, I mean, kung pinaghihirapan mo yung pera mo, like that. So, sometimes you indulge yourself, sometimes you reward yourself for the hard work that you do. Next question is, any tips para makapasa sa mga exam? So guys, practice is the key. Sa lahat ng mga exams na yun, practice. Sa IELTS, practice ka ng speaking, ng lahat ng subtest. Ako kasi, bumibili ako sa recto nung booklet. I know it's pirated, pero sorry. yun yung way ko para mag-review. May bili ako ng booklet, merong seeding kasama yun. Compilation siya ng mga previous exam. So, yun, i-practice lang siya ng i-practice. Tapos, kausapin mo lahat ng English. Kaya ko before, dati pa nga pinapractice din ako ni Ma'am Joyce. Hi Ma'am Joyce, shout out! Naalala ko dati, tinatanong niya ako ng mga commonly asked questions sa IELTS. Tapos, kasi nauna siyang mag-process sa akin. Tapos, ayun, doon napapractice kang mag-speak ng English para on that day ng exam, malay mo yung mga, kasi minsan paulit-ulit lang naman yung questions, malay mo, na-practice mo siya, at least, meron kang naisip na sagot. And then, sa CBT, do practice exam, madami sa internet, tapos dun sa Royal Mars din na book, every chapter, merong mga practice exam doon, practice quiz, na mostly yun din yung mga nasa CBT exam. OSCE, practice is the key talaga guys. Kasi yun yung, pag pre-practice mo yung mga skills, ayun, parang masasanay ka na lang. Gagawin mo ng tama, like yung mga hand washing, paulit-ulit mo lang na pump to back of the hand. So, yun, kasi kailangan mo yun for the OSCE. And the next question would be, paano yung work? Toxic ba? Yung mga workmates mo, mababait ba kahit ibang lahi? So, for me kasi, I work in a surgical ward. So, yun din ang nirecommend ni Ma'am Joyce. Yung mga patients namin, mostly independent. Pero ang toxic lang sa amin is yung pag mag-check ka ng post-op obs. Kasi yung obs or yung vital signs, madami siya pagka post-op. Like, every 15 minutes, every half an hour for 2 hours. So, medyo madami-dami yung obs. Tapos, yung mga surgical patients, sometimes may PCA, may drains, and some things. Pero during the COVID, tong second wave, naging COVID ward kami, naging medical ward na kami. Yun yung sobrang exhausting. Kasi COVID, yun, sobrang, I don't know, naiyak na lang ako. Charot. Sobrang iba yung workload during the COVID. Parang sobrang exhausting talaga niya. Sobrang nakakapagod. Tapos, kailangan mo magsuot ng PPE. Kawawa yung mga patients na matatanda kasi yung iba hindi na nila kinakaya. Tapos, sobrang emotionally exhausting kasi nga, yung mga matatandang namamatay sa amin. Syempre, we don't allow visitors at that time because of the current situation. So, minsan, nakakaiyak na mamamatay na lang sila ng walang bisita. Tapos, yung iba nire-request na lang nila sa'yo na hawakan mo yung kamay nila. Which is, nakaka-drain talaga emotionally. Pero, we will get through this, guys. So far ngayon is kumukunti na yung cases ng COVID. So, balik na kami to surgical ward. Yun yung sa workload. Yung mga workmates ko and colleagues, they are very, very nice. Very understanding din yung mga patient na overseas nurses ka. And even your colleagues, they are very, very understanding to me na overseas nurses ka, na kailangan mong mag-adjust from a different practice to their practice, pero they supported you all the way. And most especially my manager. Heather, I know you're watching. Sobrang dami kong shoutout dito. So, ayun, sobrang supportive sila sa overseas nurses kasi they see you as a help talaga. Pero kasi ako, preceptor ko is Filipino din. So, medyo madami din kami sa ward. So, very helpful din yun. Yung Filipino community dito, sobrang helpful din nila sa'yo. Sobrang supportive nila. So, ako nga, yung mga preceptors ko mostly is Filipino din. So, syempre, naiintindihan nila tayo. Walang crab mentality akong na-experience dito. Ayun. So far, my stay here, it's very nice. You're very supportive. Yung situation lang is not very good because of the COVID. Pero makikita mo yung teamwork sa ward namin. Yung teamwork, everything is really very wonderful for me. I'll leave you the quote in Paddington Bear na, in London, everyone is different, and that means anyone can fit in. So that's it, guys. If you have more questions, just comment down below sa mga hindi ko nasagot or sa mga hindi na itanong sa akin, and I will try to answer it. And I hope makatulong ako sa mga aspiring UK nurses, and I hope maka-enlighten ako or ma-encourage ko kayo na i-pursue ang UK dream nyo. So that's it. Click like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye!